disgusted. Just
Disgusting. This whole episode disgusts me.
What's up, Blerd Squad? Welcome back to another episode of Blerd Up Reacts, where we watch and react to the latest and greatest of movie, TV, and gaming. We are your hosts. I'm Killer Cam.
And I'm Monique.
And we're back with another episode of Cobra Kai, episode 5, right?
Yes, episode 5. Match point.
Match point indeed. Yo, the last episode, that closing sequence, I think I actually went apeshit in this shit.
Right. I am so ready to see the outcome of this because, again, I said it in our last video, Terry Silver, he's not like a come at you type of guy like John Kreese is. He's gonna play some mind games with you. So I'm just excited to see like, ooh, what's this gonna be about? What's gonna happen?
All right, and like I said, I just wanted I wanted to see Daniel LaRusso's face when that was revealed, because I think the stuff that happened in this past episode, stuff that's been happening throughout this series, with the way that they approach things or the blind eye that they turn to certain things, I need them to clean that shit up. And I feel like Johnny was telling him, like, yo, y'all just picked a fight and you don't know what you're in for. If you thought that other shit was worse,
yeah.
And then seeing Silver, that just compounded the situation. So
right.
Y'all gonna
learn today.
I'm still leaning towards Silver's not gonna go as far as Kreese wants him to. I feel like he was able to reason with him this time, and it's going to work. But I feel that eventually it's got to come to a head. But I know you're on the other side. Like,
I sure am. I feel like Terry Silver gonna go all out. Like it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be trouble for John Kreese. I think eventually it's gonna come to a point where John Kreese is gonna be like, "Wow, I wasn't planning on going that far," and Terry Silver's gonna be like, "Well, I am, motherfucker." So yeah. Why you bring me back then if we weren't gonna do this? So
yo, that could go either way. I hope though that Terry Silver's character deviates some way from the past, though. I hope he does something different, maybe equally effective. I really don't want him to go. I want to see growth. We see Kreese hasn't grown at all. We see Lawrence is growing a little bit. Johnny Lawrence is growing a little bit. Daniel, I don't think he's really grown, showed any growth at this point. I think actually Robbie is probably the one that's grown the most from start up to this point. I just want to see. I really would like. And Amanda, she's growing. I think she's growing.
Amanda was grown already. I don't think
she was grown. But I think after this dust has settled, she's seeing some things that maybe she did not understand before in terms of the dynamic of how this stuff is really starting.
Yeah.
You know.
And what you're saying about Terry Silver and growth, I mean, yeah, I would hope for that, but I'm sorry.
This is Cobra Kai.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is Cobra Kai, and the best thing about Terry Silver's character is that he was Terry Silver. He was like crazy. He was all out. Like, and that's, to me as a fan of Karate Kid 3, that's what I love to see from that character. So that's why I'm at the point right now where I'm like, nah, he gonna go all out. Like, it's gonna be great.
and I guess it depends on this one little thing. I think this is what it depends on, which way he goes. If he's just a guest this season or if he's here to stay.
I'm just so excited.
So yeah, I'm ready to jump into this episode. I know you ready.
What if Mike Barnes shows up?
I want him to. Like, I really do.
He was actually really nice to Daniel after their match in 3, but yo, that would be so epic. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I want him to show up, and I want Hilary Swank's character to show up at some point. Maybe not this season, but because we know she's good for that shit. She's down with the shit. So, I want to see that.
She's had the $1 million babies, and the boys don't. I don't.
She did Fatale though. She did Fatal.
You right. You are so right. Like, she might be down for this.
Bring
and
on
Will
Julie.
Smith is executive producer of this show.
Yeah. Bring on Julie also. But anyway, we getting way ahead. Let's get with this season first. Before we jump in, thank you to everyone who likes and subscribes. Of course, your likes, your views, that helps us grow. We appreciate it. Y'all know we really fucking do, because this shit is fun. I love diving in the comments with y'all. So if you're new, please make sure you hit the like button if you're digging a reaction. And if you want to stay up to date, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. Therefore, you too can stay down with the Blerd Up Squad.
Yep.
Episode 5. Get live. We ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
All right.
Daniel LaRusso. It's nice to see you.
Shit.
I'd probably react the same way if I were you. My past behavior was inexcusable. All I can say now is I'm truly sorry.
I don't know what padded room you crawled out of, Silver, but if you don't get off my property right now, I swear to God.
Your dad is pissed. Who is that guy?
I have no idea.
He looks like a Highlander. The Highlander. The only one.
Okay, I tried. We'll still hold our students to a moratorium on fighting before the tournament for what it's worth. Just remember our deal. If Cobra Kai wins the All Valley, you two are done teaching.
Now get the hell out of here.
It's karate time.
Johnny Lawrence playing second fiddle to little Danny LaRusso.
No one's second fiddle.
Sign out front says Miyagi-do.
Unless you want it crammed up your ass sideways, you better take off after your bridge party.
What now? We get to work. So we
Way to go, Johnny, for not falling for that.
Yeah.
And I forgot, Johnny's never met Terry Silver, so...
Yeah.
They know you and I are the biggest threat.
We need to get them somewhere no one else is around.
Listen up. From here on out, there'll be no more fighting until the tournament.
So our enemies get to humiliate us and we just have to back down and take it?
We should always show our enemies no mercy, but there's a time to fight. If your enemies do something to mess with you, take all that anger and store it. You're gonna need it when the time comes. Is that understood? Yes, Sensei.
Looked like he was taking over a bit there, didn't it?
The vision.
Look, he worried.
Yeah.
Look, you brought him
But
in.
I agree with what he's saying, though. That's the thing.
So let me get this straight. A year after our title fight, we get straight through to the finals. It's bullshit.
Silver knows how to fight. I know how his warped mind works. Which is why I need to take over our
No.
students' training.
No.
Don't start this shit again. I'm so worried about this son of a bitch. Why don't we go down there and kick his ass right now?
Because that's exactly what he wants.
Yeah, I'm going to go to jail for elder abuse,
Right.
too.
You think one win by 1 point 30 years ago makes you better than me?
Johnny.
We both know if we fought 10 times, I'd have beat you 9.
Oh
We
my
have
gosh.
fought 10 times.
Gentlemen, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you to keep it down.
Shut the fuck up.
Jesus.
Think you beat me again? Prove it. You and me, tournament style. First 3 points wins. Yeah, that's what I thought.
You're on.
Tomorrow, sundown on the sparring deck. You better not back out.
Oh, I'll be there.
This is not what y'all need to do right now.
It really isn't. There is this lingering. Okay, sis. There
I
is this
know,
lingering.
Sensei got drunk and went on a Twitter rant. It looks like he and Sensei LaRusso are gonna have a rematch.
Should have seen this coming.
Who does he even think he's talking to? You're his only follower.
I don't know. Sensei and Sensei are gonna throw down.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
It's not.
Let's act like we're not curious. Like, come on now.
I am
Like-
curious, but it's not awesome for the dojo.
Our daughter just sent me this? What happened?
Terry Silver, certified whack job for my past who's just come back to Cobra Kai.
Seriously, Daniel? Are there any other Cobra Kais from your past that are going to come out of the woodwork and destroy our lives?
One, maybe.
Well,
Lawrence.
can't
Yeah.
say that for sure.
Oh my God.
We'll sort this out. The booze got the better of us both. I'm sure he woke up just as hungover as I did.
He did not.
He did not. Mixtape in hand.
I know. Yeah. Johnny did not learn a lesson at all. he's like game on. Oh, why is he running? That's just
Cardio
for later. This totally sounds like rising up. Oh.
Oh shit.
Hey, my box,
Hey,
asshole.
yo. And see, I don't like that Daniel does kind of look down on him still.
He does, yeah.
Johnny, what is you? It's like Grand Theft Auto.
I know.
Like, what are you doing?
You're gonna be really?
He gonna pull the Cuba Gooding and poison it.
I understand you want to defeat your enemies, and you will. Until then, just stay focused on your training. Is that understood?
Yes, Sensei.
With conviction?
Yes, Sensei.
With conviction, Mr. LaRusso.
Dismissed.
I think you and I need to have a little chat.
It sucks we can't give a beatdown before the tournament.
It doesn't mean we can't get a little payback.
What do you have in mind?
So all those water bottles that they had looked the same. How did they know which one was theirs?
Right. I want one now.
I've tried to do the right thing. I thought if we taught together, we could make the kids stronger. I tried to put aside the past.
That seems it's the same stuff that Johnny. Oh no, it's
It's only a matter of time before somebody gets hurt. Fighting him is the only way to move forward. I just hope that you forgive me.
I actually want this to happen because I actually agree somewhat with what Johnny is saying.
Hey, Rico, you good? Tattoo shop's closed for the day.
Oh. Oh, they probably are gonna give him a tattoo.
Yeah.
You assholes just ignoring the no fighting rule? Oh, we're not here to fight.
Okay, so this is getting into territory where somebody should be arrested.
Are they gonna cut the other side of his lip? Like, what are they gonna do?
Whatever they do, I would go to the police and I'd be like, they assaulted me.
I don't think they're gonna fight.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah.
What are all the kids doing here?
That's what happens when you broadcast your life all over social media.
All right, look, maybe there's a better way.
There is. You just won't admit it.
I want what's best for them.
What's best for them is Miyagi-Do. And if fighting you is the only way I could get there, then let's just get this done.
See, that's that shit.
Yeah, Dan, he's always like, it's my way or no way.
Right.
He can't accept that there's a different way to get to the same outcome.
Yeah.
Face each other. Bow.
But I am curious. Come on now. Look.
Point, Lawrence.
She's just telling the truth. Why are you looking at her like that? They're just telling the truth. Like, why are y'all looking at them?
This is objective, you guys.
Right.
Like, come on.
Russo takes the lead.
I can't believe they're like live streaming. It's like,
I mean, it's a spectacle. Let's keep it true to what it is.
let's show everybody that we're not getting along right now.
That's true. Like, oh shit! Hey, that's cheating. Yeah, that's cheating.
Oh, that was a chosen move.
Yeah, which is not cheating, but come on, we didn't know we was doing that. Like,
You got any more dirty tricks up your sleeve? I'm not the one who fights dirty.
Fight.
I feel like Johnny's gonna win this.
me neither.
Oh.
Oh.
I knew it. I knew it. They knocked each other out.
Right.
Yeah.
Go to another angle.
Does he have this on a golf club? That's not even a selfie stick.
This settles it. Now, you see?
Mm-hmm. They cut off.
Did they shave his head? They shaved his head. Now you look like an owl.
That's not funny.
It's true, though.
Kreese and Silver did this. They need to pay.
Kreese tried to kill you last time. What do you want to fight them both?
Damn right I do. Look what they did. You were so proud when they pulled their little sprinkler prank the other day. But if they stood their ground and kicked some ass like I taught them, this never would have happened.
Come on, just because you spent your share of time
Enough,
at both.
Dad. If we don't strike back, they're gonna keep coming at us.
Is this what you want, Johnny?
Yeah, well, you don't have to worry about it anymore. Eagle Fangs, let's go.
But see, that's the shit I'm talking about. That's why Hawk got that shit, because y'all was fucking around before. Like,
Excuse me.
y'all need this.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Oh man.
Oh.
I thought this was gonna make things better, having Terry Silver come and just like help them recognize that they need to pull together.
I'm sorry, but like, this is. fucking Daniel LaRusso all over. It's just like,
but it's also Johnny too.
It's also Johnny, but again, it's like the way y'all handle this. I don't think Johnny came from a bad place saying, I get what he's saying. Like, these styles, they need to marry each other. But Daniel, you can't just be stuck on just one track.
Right.
You can't you've got to compromise. If y'all are doing this together, you have to compromise, dude. And you were off to a good start, but this shit right here, like, it's like, it didn't have to go this far.
Right. I agree. They need to learn how to just bring their styles both together. Just like I forgot it was Sam, or I think it was Sam was saying, like, they need both of their styles in order to be able to defeat Cobra Kai. And I
would thought that would have been enough for Daniel to get it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Even like at the beginning of the fight, Lawrence kind of coming, why do I keep calling him? Johnny kind of coming to it, like saying, hey, like, there's another way to do this. And he's like, we're just going to fight then and get it over with. And it's like, fine. Look.
Yeah. Oh, that episode started off on a really high note. Like, I was super excited, but now the end of the episode, I'm just like, what the fuck, you guys? Like,
yeah. Like, because it's clear, like, they're not going to win this if they don't knock this shit off.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
It's getting ridiculous. And look at, like, honestly, but they both should be looking at the kids, seeing what they're learning from each, because it's actually, I feel like it's actually making them stronger.
Right.
You know, in terms of like fighting, you know,
right,
and
yeah.
navigating some of these situations. I'm disgusted.
Disgusted. This whole episode disgusts me. So at this point, I guess you can kind of say, like, John Kreese, and I still think Terry Silver is the bigger evil, but they kind of came together while Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do came apart.
Yeah. It's temporary though. This thing between them two, it's the same thing that's happening with Danny and Johnny. Like, a part of this is about control. And for a while, Kreese had a lot of control, but now he's seeing how the students are responding to Silver. And now that's being put in jeopardy, you know? And I agreed with what Silver said, like, hey, you did the shit your way before and look what happened. Like, look what happened. Let's try it my way. I'm still trying to figure out, like, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. They're setting this up for Barnes to come in, man.
I know, because
it's becoming clear that this is just gonna get more complicated, and Mike Barnes is gonna come in. Now, how he comes in, I have no idea, but I think they're setting it up. Is that what you're getting? Are you feeling that way?
I want it to be that way, and I feel like they left the door open. And when Amanda was like, "Is there anybody else from Cobra Kai?"
Exactly.
And he was like, "No." Well, maybe yes, and that could only mean one other person, which is Mike Barnes. Technically, he wasn't really Cobra Kai. He was recruited by Cobra Kai, but still. I just need to see him in this show.
Right. And has he changed? Like, what happens with him, right? Like, side note, like, not for nothing, this is gonna sound so stupid, but I remember when he played, I think his name was Deacon Shaw or something. He was on a soap opera. He was on one of the soap operas I used to watch. And I was like, is that the babyface assassin? like
the bad boy of karate.
Yeah. So sorry, that's a side note. But I feel like they're setting it up, and I want to see in what capacity he comes in.
Yeah.
Does he come in to say, hey, yo, you kind of ruined my life a little bit?
Right. And he could, because again, at the end of Karate Kid 3, he actually was like, hey, man, Daniel, I'm sorry. He was giving Daniel the trophy and everything after he won. So he might just be like, at this point of his life, like, I was wrong. Like, I was an asshole.
Now, I'm going to be honest, child, I don't remember that.
Like, he did.
But I think it's because I have a one-track mind, and once you're ops, and that's it.
If I'm remembering right, I think he did, yeah.
Or maybe he comes in to help them marry Miyagi-Do, Eagle Fang / Cobra Kai styles, you know?
Could be.
Like, who knows? Who knows? Like, at this point. I'm sorry, Amanda's still my G.
MVP of this show. Because she be like telling them the truth when they just be off in their little tangents, like off in their own little worlds. And she just be like, another Cobra Kai has come out. Like, how many people in your back? Like, how many people in your past?
The part that had me rolling was like, and that's how you said it, didn't it? That's exactly how you said it. Okay. Like, so now I get why we're here. So, like, yeah, man. What is this? This is episode 5?
Episode 5, yep.
It makes sense conflict would be at its highest at this point in the season.
Yep.
It makes sense.
I'm going to need them to start pulling it back together because at this point, if y'all want to win All Valley, y'all need to.
Y'all gotta. Like, y'all gotta have to stop. But again, like I was saying before, like, I think it's funny how each dojo is really expecting the other one to close and stop teaching after this. Like,
I know. It's like, not going to happen. It really is. I don't even know why they made that bet. Like, it's not going to happen.
It's like, if Cobra Kai loses, do you think they defunct for real? No. If Miyagi-do loses, you think, and Eagle Fang, you think that they defunct for real? No. Like, so come on. Come on, guys. To be a fly on the wall, to just be like,
right.
Oh man. I think that was really it.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot, I feel like, went on in this episode.
It was all centered around this conflict, this fight.
Yeah. So.
Oh, I wonder how the next episode gonna go. You got to clean it up. You guys got to clean it up for real, because this ain't gonna cut it. This is not gonna.
I do have one question. Maybe this is a question we can ask you guys too, for in the comments below. Do you guys think that Cobra Kai is going to get in any trouble with John Kreese or Terry Silver for cutting off Hawk's hair? Because technically they were fighting and they were told not to.
Yeah. But also Silver left it open. He said, I didn't say that. Like, I didn't say we don't get any type of get back. So the get back isn't a broken arm or a black eye. It's just a haircut, which is not that serious. Hockey, lucky they didn't cut your face.
I really thought they were about to cut him up. Like this was about to be Saw or 7 or something. I don't know.
You know, it is really like, you guys are like borderline getting ready. You're becoming serial killer. So
like, because the way this show is set up, like anytime we see something like that happen, we always jump to the like smoke is extreme. Like Tori in the last episode, we really thought she was out there stripping. This episode, we really thought they was about to cut Hawk up. Like, this show is crazy, man.
Like, because sometimes shit gets real. Like, we weren't expecting to get as real as it did when Miguel broke his back or got his back broke. So it's now everything is like, we're all automatically going to worst case scenario. Like, which I can appreciate, you know. I don't necessarily want to see that, but not from this show, but I can appreciate that it's making us kind of like, well, how far does it really want to go? How far can it go?
It can. I feel like it could go like to the extreme if it wanted to, and nobody would get any real trouble for it. So.
Right. It wouldn't be out of the realm of what we've seen so far.
Right.
Oh gosh, I don't know. You guys drop down in the comments again. No spoilers. So I'm gonna stay away from some questions, but like, what do you guys think, honestly, throughout this episode? Like, I have to believe y'all are like us. It's like, this did not have to go down this way. Right. Like this, there was ways, and there was multiple points within this where they could have each been like, okay, listen, like, whatever. Anyway, drop down in the comments. Let us know. Until next time, we're your hosts. I'm Killer Cam.
And I'm Monique.
We'll see you on the next episode of Blerd Up Reacts.
Thanks, guys.